Are you wondering how to do GoFundMe and actually get donations? We're here to help. Many people have tried GoFundMe only to discover that their campaign gets no donations at all. We've identified what makes successful GoFundMe campaigns, and we're going to share those secrets with you. I'm Nicole from lowincomerelief.com, where we help millions of people save money and get free stuff every year. In order to figure out how to do GoFundMe well, you first need to understand how the system works. It's actually quite simple. You create a campaign, select a fundraising goal, tell your story, and then share it. Sounds easy, right? It's easy to set up a GoFundMe. It's harder to create a GoFundMe that will actually result in donations and help you get your needs met. The hardest part about using GoFundMe is that millions of other people also need help. The platform has been used to fundraise over $9 billion so far. That's a lot of people with a lot of legitimate needs. Fortunately, we've found a lot of helpful tips and tricks that can help you make your GoFundMe a success. A successful GoFundMe is all about selling your story. At its core, a successful campaign is based on salesmanship and marketing. You aren't actually selling a product, but you are selling your story in the hope that the reader will contribute to your cause. As a result, the tips and techniques that define a good GoFundMe campaign are very similar to those that define good salesmanship. In this video, I'm going to share 7 tips to help you make the most of your fundraiser. For the rest of the 23 tips, including the 5 key elements that every story needs to include, you'll need to visit our website at lowincomerelief.com. There's a link in the description of this video for your convenience. Focus on the extenuating circumstances. Life is hard, and many people are barely getting by financially. When you create a GoFundMe, you need to realize that you are asking other people to part with their own hard-earned and much-needed money. People are generally more compassionate when you're suffering due to circumstances beyond your control. As a result, it's important to focus on the extenuating or unusual circumstances surrounding your needs. Let's consider the case of Jessica, a 34-year-old single mom to 2 kids. She's working part-time while she's going to college. She hopes that this will improve their financial situation someday, but in the meantime, they struggle to make ends meet. Unfortunately, her only vehicle needs an expensive repair, and because of that, she missed work and can't make the rent this month. Jessica could approach her situation from several different angles. Not all of them will produce the same results. Jessica wants to ask for help with the rent, since it's the most urgent need she has. It's all Jessica can think about. She doesn't want to ask for more than she needs, and she thinks it would be easier to get $750 for the rent instead of $2,500 for her car. However, in this case, she should ask for help with the car. Why? In Jessica's case, her car had a serious and unexpected problem. This doesn't happen in a normal month and is a very unusual expense. In her text, she should emphasize that she needs help with the rent because of the issue with her car. Connecting the immediate need with the unusual circumstances will help make the story more compelling to donors. Have someone you trust run the GoFundMe if possible. Many of the most successful and viral GoFundMe causes have been run by someone other than the beneficiary. This makes the case more sympathetic and also cuts through some of the awkwardness of trying to ask for help for yourself. If there is someone you trust who can run the GoFundMe on your behalf, you may want to consider asking them to do so. In Jessica's case, she might have more success if her coworker and good friend Andrea posts the GoFundMe on her behalf. Demonstrate how much money you need. The most compelling fundraisers have documentation to back them up. This helps donors feel confident that the money will be used for what you say it'll be used for. In this case, Jessica could upload a picture of the mechanic's estimate to prove the extent of the repairs required. Include details and vivid imagery to tell the story. Storytelling skills are very important to your GoFundMe success. While telling the story, you should be as honest, personal, and specific as possible. Craft every sentence so that it helps your donors get to know the person and situation that they are helping. Use descriptions and details to make your story come alive for the reader. Evoke emotions with your words to create a lasting impact that drives people toward donation. As you're writing your GoFundMe story, consider these questions. Does the story flow naturally and in a way that makes sense to the reader? Does the story create a human connection with the reader? Does each sentence and every picture make the reader more interested in donating? Are there any parts that are awkward or create unanswered questions? Is there anything in this story that is working against me or makes people less interested in helping me? Ask your friends and family members to review your description before you publish it. This is the most important part of your GoFundMe, so put the extra time and work in to make sure that it's perfect. If writing isn't something that you are comfortable with or skilled at, you may want to ask a friend for help. If you can afford it, and if your needs are significant enough, you may find that paying a professional to write your story is a worthwhile expense. Write 1,000 words about your situation. The most effective fundraisers have at least 400 words in their story description. This length allows you to convey the situation, include important details, and even keywords that can make it easier to find your fundraiser. According to GoFundMe, for the best results, we recommend no fewer than 400 words. 800 is better, and around 1,000 is ideal. Use easy-to-read formatting. Use short paragraphs and subheadings as though you were writing a piece of web content. Organizing the article this way makes it much easier to read. Make sure to use a paragraph structure. You should start a new paragraph whenever you change topics. If you aren't sure where to break your paragraphs, the official GoFundMe blog suggests breaking up your story every 4 to 5 sentences. Use italics and bold font sparingly to highlight quotes from people or important phrases. If it is hard to read, donors will leave the page and you won't have as much success. Analyzing your title is also important. I'll be honest, when I'm writing content, the headline is always the biggest challenge. When you're learning how to do GoFundMe, be sure to ask yourself these questions about the title. Does it stand out? Is it unique? Is it easily searchable? Does it tell or hint at the story? If you saw it, would you be interested enough to click on it? Jessica drafted 3 titles for her GoFundMe. They were Need My Car Fixed, Help Jessica Repair Her Engine, and Help a Single Mom Keep Her Job. Obviously, the last one was the most click-worthy and interesting. She should choose that one. For more information and the remaining 16 secrets about how to do GoFundMe, you'll need to visit lowincomerelief.com. I've put a direct link in the description below so you can get there quickly and easily. Thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe. We'll be back soon with even more ways to save money and get free stuff. Hey, while you're here, please be aware that Low Income Relief will not share or donate to your fundraiser. We are here to help as many people as possible, but we receive so many requests every day that we simply cannot accommodate them all. As a result, we have a strict no donation policy, and we delete all GoFundMe links on our website and social profiles. That being said, I wish you all the best of luck, and if you need anything specific, let us know in the comments and we'll see what we can find for you. Have a great day.